enough time. They don't want to post it, so I guess I'm gonna have to. Here we have Soul Eater. It's 510 million might. For whatever reason, he got online, went to gather, and then got offline. I don't really know what he was doing. BTA actually found him and scouted him, but they couldn't fill their rally in their guild. I'm guessing it was a bad time for them. I'm not really sure what their prime time is, but they couldn't fill the rally. So a couple of them hopped over to us. That way we can all fill. And this is how it all started. Now the first rally is right here, 510. Now he did, I mean, that's not as bad as monster gear, because those gears do have some stats, so it's not like he was completely naked per se. But still, when you get caught offline with gear like this, it's gonna hurt, especially if you have somebody with like full champion or very close to full champion. It's gonna freaking hurt. So there's the first rally. Burn on the first rally. Now they gave him a leader and they gave him T4 reinforcements, which I gotta tell you, this whole thing, I'm telling you, they probably had 6 or 7 million T4 to heal. It was disgusting, and that's a lot of resources. I'm not gonna sit here and do the math, but it's a lot of resources. Now here we have over 1 million dead on the first rally. So we're talking 9 million troops. That's with reinforcements. So he probably started at around 8 million ish. So here we go. So now he's lost pretty much half of his heroic fighters, his royal guards, and we're starting to chip in into that royal cavalry. So pretty much the infantry numbers he has is pretty diminished. But by the way, what's up with the wall heroes? Did y'all see the wall heroes? What happened there? This is why I keep telling you guys, check your wall. You might think that you have some great heroes, but maybe something changed and now you have some crappy heroes. Check your wall heroes. Here's the second rally. He's at 477, still offline, and there it is. Once again, we get a burn. Now he only goes down to 462, but by the way, when you see 96 messages, if you ever see that I don't reply, that's why. Like, that's how many messages I get. So if I don't reply, it's not that I'm ignoring you, it's just that it's hard to reply to it all. Now 500,000 dead on that one, but the wounded is all T4, which freaking hurts. If you're in there like reinforcing all the time and all you have to heal every single time is 150,000 T4 per player, that's a lot of resources. Like, maybe somebody can go ahead and try to do the math, but we're talking billions of resources here. Now he's at 462. Here comes, I believe this is the third rally now, and I'm checking the gear to see if maybe he comes online, because there was, if you see right there, he has a gatherer coming back, so he definitely was off online not long before this happened. So I don't know what happened. And on this one we get, let's just say, 1 million more dead. Now that freaking hurts, because now he's pretty much running out of he's not gonna have any infantry, he's almost completely out of cavalry, and the reinforcements are T4 that are just getting eaten through, because it's usually infantry. If I remember correctly, they mainly reinforce infantry T4, and that's a lot. So yeah, so he's losing pretty much half of his cavalry is already gone. His infantry is non-existent anymore, but the infantry is actually the reinforcement that he's getting. Now they are hurting, because every time they get hit, we're talking 140 to 150,000 T4 that you have to heal a hit per person reinforcing, and that is a lot. And now the thing is, he doesn't have any infantry himself. His cavalry numbers are very low, so with anything that's heavy on the infantry, after this hit, is going to completely demolish him. Now this is the hit that completely left him very, very vulnerable. Now here he started vulnerable, but you'll see what I mean in just a minute. Now there's the hit. He goes down to 405 million might. So we've shaved up about 105 million. And let's take a look at the damage. So we got, let's just say 900,000 dead on that one. Once again, 856,000 wounded, all T4 again. Ouch. And he has 5 million left to go. And he pretty much has no cavalry left. He has no T3 left. Only a little bit of T4 cavalry left. So he is getting to the point where almost an all infantry hit is going to absolutely devastate him. So he's at 405 in this rally and down to 391. So now he has no cavalry left. He has 1.1 million dead on that one. I'm pretty sure there were some T1s involved in that because we probably got into their range. But if you take a look at our losses are getting smaller and smaller, especially since it's spread out between everybody. And there it is. No cavalry left. He only has ranged left. And those wall heroes are amazing. Now, when there's only ranged left, you all know that what's going to happen next is that everybody's going to go full infantry. And take a look at the wounded T4. Ouch, that's a lot of resources. And now the full infantry hit. Here it is. It's a disgusting hit. There it is. Wow. Drops down to 297. So from where we started, 510. 4 million. Let's just call it 4 million dead on that one. A bunch of it being T4. Ugh. Now, of course, only Siege survived because, you know, that's what Siege does. But all 4 million troops in one rally, and tons of it was actually T4. That has to be 1.4 million T4, 1.8 million T3, and then the rest T1s. That is a disgusting hit. Maybe now he'll have some time to play around with his wall heroes, change a couple of them that didn't really do anything, and then you got that for YouTube, guys. I want to see the video soon. Unfortunately, even though they called us out for not posting our members being zeroed, they're not posting theirs. So I don't really know exactly what was the whole point, because if you're gonna call somebody out, you can't do the same thing you're calling them out for. I mean, that doesn't really make any sense, but it's okay. I know what you're thinking. Why don't you lead your own rally? Okay, fine. I do lead my own rallies. Let me actually go ahead and show you a couple, because I've seen some of the videos, and I like some of it. Some good stuff, but I can lead my own rallies. Thank you very much. And if you ask your guildmate here, he would know that I lead my own rallies. I didn't really see this one in the channel either, so I wanted to make sure that it was posted. I don't know, I haven't really seen any videos of your guys being zeroed, so I just wanted to help you guys out. Help me, I help you, you know. And there it is. That's a hit. I'm being scouted, so I throw that on just because. I mean, everybody pretty much knows my troops at this point. 69. Ouch. 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 Look at this. 1.4 million dead in one rally. I didn't have an issue leading that rally. What you think? Now, of course, there's still some more troops to be had. So let me go ahead and change my talents real quick. And go ahead and finish this off, because from what I saw, there were some troops in there. Now, I didn't really use any troop boost or anything like that. So I didn't have the 375,000. I just did the 250 because this didn't really require anything special. And there we go. What was his name? Pokong Tempur. If you ask him how he feels about that, I'm pretty sure he'll tell you that he didn't really like it. There is the hit. Let's take a look at that report, because I was hitting all ranged with all infantry and I took that leader. Let's take a look. 488,000 dead. Now this is a main account, so this one counts. This is not an alt, so we're good, right? This one counts. Okay, just making sure. All right, now let's take a look. So what was I hitting here? 316,000 T3 stealth snipers for the cleanup. And once again, the wall heroes are magnificent. Now, I saw this video about a road runner. It was a very, very funny video, but we had a Roadrunner ourselves, and I failed to see that in your channel. So again, I'm helping you by posting this. Make sure that you guys get the content out because, you know, this is what we're here to do. Lord Glock. You know, that for some reason it sounds like a gun. But either way, we're starting a rally on this guy because they started a rally one of our guys. And we were baiting for that, getting people in fury. And it worked out. Now, this is when I go, me. Because that guy is right there. And then as soon as you look, he's gone. Right? Now, we're 5 minutes in. The good thing here is that when he leaves, he doesn't really go very far, right? Like, I'm looking, where is he at? And watch this. He was just in the middle of nowhere, right? And then, what? Whoa. He went over to his guildmates. That way he can get some reinforcements because their rally on our guy didn't really work out. Of course, that wasn't posted. And now he's getting reinforcements. The good thing is that he only really went 100 miles away. So it's not like he was in the side of the map or something. We didn't really need many carpets. He was right there. So not much really to be had there. But we're gonna go ahead and call this our own Roadrunner. Me. So what did he start at? 209 million. Now I don't know what kind of troops he had. I was a blind hit. I don't know exactly what he had at all. And it hits right there. And hits reinforcement. And he goes down to 190. Let's take a look at the damage. Let's see. They had plenty of time also to reinforce with the correct thing. So I don't know. This guy garrisoned with 3 troops, which, okay. And then we got 1.1 million wounded and 600,000 dead for minus 45 million. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, on this one, I found this guy unshielded. Now, granted, this is a main account. And by the way, apologize for the quality because I had to record this on my phone. I was not home. Take a look at those wall heroes. They are amazing. Now again, there's no T1 on this one. And it is a main account. So this one actually did count. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open up with cavalry. A lot of people ask me, why do you usually open up with cavalry? And the usual thing is because most of the time, they're either in infantry or cavalry phalanx. A lot of people stay away from ranged phalanx for obvious reasons. They might have a lot of T1s or T2s or whatever. And that's your best bet to go cavalry first. And my train of thought when I'm soloing is, if they're in infantry phalanx, you send cavalry, you wipe out the infantry. And once there's no infantry, you just go ranged because you can't be countered. So, and especially with this guy having 3 heroes that are completely garbage in his wall, that absolutely helps me. Now this guy had mainly infirms. Like, he had so much infirms, but I think it's like 600,000 or something like that. So that has to be like 12, 13 infirmaries. It was crazy. But if I'm hunting troops and I find troops, I go get troops. Let's go ahead and speed this up real quick. See if we finally get some red, because so far it has all just been infirmaries. And what do we got here? Oh, pay dirt. 79,000 dead. Cavalry phalanx. That's why you go with cavalry, because ranged phalanx or reg, it's not the usual thing that they do. And then one more hit. We all know what we're gonna hit with, and that's infantry. And the rest is just gonna be all dead because his infirms are all filled up. Although the dude has like all infirms. He can't really train much troops because he has no training boost pretty much. But yeah, definitely was nice to find, because even if you can heal those troops up, something really interesting happened here. Y'all remember my man Lord Glock, right? Our little Roadrunner. After that happened, this man went without a guild for 2 or 3 days, and now he's in the alt guild for 2 or 3 days. Like, what happened? Why isn't he in the main guild? I mean, most of your guildmates in the main guild right now are alts anyway, so why is this guy relegated to being in the alt guild? That's, I don't know, that's kind of strange. Also, what happened to my man, Mr. Bongman? Cause, see, it's funny. First you say, well, this is what they don't show you. You start not showing yours. Okay, interesting. Then you're like, lead your own rallies. Okay, lead my own rallies. Cool deal. And then you go, why are you kicking your members? Well, you want to explain? And then, why do you have other people join your guild and lead your rallies? Oh, wait a minute. Let me show you something. Wait a minute. So you're telling me that you had an ally join your guild to lead your rally, and that was okay, but when somebody else does it, then all of a sudden it's this huge thing? Because if I recall, JK Supra here, he's from JK3. Abby Sweet is definitely not from TFD. So what happened? They joined your guild, they're your allies, to lead your rally. But then if somebody else does the same, then all of a sudden, oh, it's this huge thing, right? Double standard? Maybe. Hypocrites? Absolutely. So I say all of that and show all of that to say this. If you would have said, hey, this is what they don't show, and then you show your end, then I can respect that. Oh, hey, more power to you. But you can't say, hey, this is what they don't do, while you also don't do it, right? That's like me walking down the street, seeing somebody with some fast food and be like, look at that guy freaking eating fast food. How crazy. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Now, I've got my receipts because you said, oh, all that big talk, but you have nothing to prove it. Well, I got plenty of proof here. But the main question that I keep asking and nobody is answering me is, what makes you guys so different? Because if you're gonna call somebody out on something, you can't be doing the same thing, because that literally makes you the definition of a hypocrite. I have my proof. I want to see your proof. When you start uploading your guys being zeroed, then I can take you seriously. Until then, I'm done with it. But I'm not done with you guys. I'm gonna keep looking for you guys. Bye!